Does it make more sense for you to rent instead of buying a home? I'm going to give you 3 reasons why it might be. Hey everyone, John Byrne here with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Verani Realty. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday, where I help you quench your thirst for real estate knowledge. So typically, buying is actually the more economical choice, but for some people, renting actually makes more sense. If you fall into any of these 3 categories, renting is actually a better choice for you. So the first reason where renting actually might make sense for you is if you just moved to the area. If you're new to town, new to the state, and you're trying to figure out what makes more sense to you, you can rent short term. You can figure out what's best for your commute, what's closest to your office, what's closest to your activities after work. If you do anything fun, restaurants, nightlife, anything like that, you might want to be close to that, or you might want to be far away from that. So living in short-term rentals might help you determine the areas of the town or the city that you like the best. And if you're gonna stay long-term in the future, that will help you determine where you might actually want to buy. So the second reason where renting actually might make more sense to you is if you're only planning on staying in the area for a short time. They say typically it takes 4 years to actually recoup all of the upfront costs from buying a house. So if you're just renting for a year or 2, it's gonna make more sense than actually buying. And the last reason where it actually might make sense for you to rent instead of buying, and this is probably a lot of people's reasonings, is you don't want to deal with the maintenance. Let's be real here. Living in a house, owning a house, is actually more expensive because you have to deal with all of the things that a landlord typically takes care of. If your hot water tank goes, you have to buy a new hot water tank and pay someone to put it in if you can't do it yourself. Your heating system goes, that's huge. All of the appliances are now yours. But you also have to do all of the typical maintenance that a landlord might do. Painting. You have to choose your designs. If your kitchen's outdated and you want to redo it, then that's on you to pay for. So maintenance might be something you want to defer to a landlord, and that might be a better reason to rent. So those are 3 reasons, and it's probably a very unpopular thing to hear from a real estate agent, why you should rent instead of owning your own home. Again, thank you for watching. I will see you next week.